I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 American League All-Star.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH, but don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, one away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Now batting, Javier Baez. First pitch on its way from Verlander. In there, and it's 0-1. Baez is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. That one misses badly. It's ball 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Now the 3-0 offering. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat you.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Freeman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 1-2 is a curveball that chases him out of the way.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Off to a great start in this one. It's the National League nothing. American Leaguers coming to bat. You're watching the Major League Baseball All Star Game exclusively on MLB Network. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Settling in now, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Still 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Looped out toward third. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So now Carlos Santana. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ryu comes set. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0 home. Hard hit ball to second. Marte gloves it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Leading up for the National League, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Arenado on at first, nobody out. And he misses again, ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider laid off for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in now, Ketel Marte. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded, foul. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll just tag him for the out. Dangerous.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He's set. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
1-1 the count. Second and third here, one man out. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Onto the home run porch and gone.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
In is Christian Yelich.
Christian.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Javier Baez. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner's back. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and Verlander loses the handle here. This one straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
A man at third with one away. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Well, we're just in the second inning. Well, that command he normally has on his side just doesn't quite seem to be there. He's really fighting himself right now.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman runner in scoring position with two guns. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the National League 4 and the American League nothing. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Acuna is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 1 to count. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Michael Brantley as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Here it comes, 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2. That's popped up. Baez ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The NL leads it 4-0. Lucas Giolito, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties
Number
here.
27, Lucas Giolito.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. We'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in a 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
Arenado.
In now, Nolan Arenado, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Josh Bell, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And there's a base hit on the line.
And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
The batter, number 4.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Up and in for ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Brantley is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Ready once again, Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bell on second. Acuna on at first with 2 down. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-0, here it is. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 3-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying?
The
When you find
9.
yourself in a hole,
Shortstop.
the first thing you should do is stop
Javier.
digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Brentley is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The NL's on top 6-0. Clayton Kershaw, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The right fielder.
Riding in
4.
once again, George Springer, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Fly ball out to right field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. 3 innings complete. The NL leads this one 6-0. Shane Bieber gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Bieber.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The designated hitter, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bieber is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and a fastball's in there for strike one.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Jacob deGrom, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 48, Jacob deGrom.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He drew a walk his first time up.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. That misses. 2-0. Now the 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now. On deck, Carlos Santana. Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so
now
maybe
batting,
this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No balls and a strike to count. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup El Cambio.
Up
Listen,
next for the American
if you can
League,
keep that pitch in your back
third
pocket
baseman,
and pull it out when you need it,
Alex
like he did right there, usually
Bregman.
hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. From the belt, the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 freezes him on the inside, strike 3. Jose Barrios gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Jose Barrios.
Striding in, Josh Bell. He singled his last time up.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94. Then you pull a string 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
And this is swung on and missed. So it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. First offering on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. This one's down to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Stepping up now, Ronald Acuna. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Springer will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. NL leaves 1. They lead it 6-0. Luis Castillo, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 58, Luis Castillo.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez.
Leading up
He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home. Skied into very shallow right, giving chase is Bellinger. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the
A little bit
American
over
League,
halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So striding in, Michael Brantley, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. No runs, just one hit. No errors thus far for the American League. Ball 1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I got to count 2-2.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. Jorge Polanco will be next. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. No runs, just one hit. No errors thus far for the American League.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Misses off the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Acuna, and this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Masahiro Tanaka gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Yelich. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball. Hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box, Freddie Freeman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around to the bottom of the 6th inning. The NL leads it 6-0.
Ladies
Walker
and gentlemen,
Buehler
your
enters to do the
attention,
pitching
please.
in the bottom of the
Now
sixth.
pitching for the National League, number 21, Walker.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He'll try and do what he can to work toward
For the
cutting into
American
this
League,
big deficit.
the right fielder,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Springer.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Three and 0 now. Three-0 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 3-1 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Springer gets his lead at first. Nobody out. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. Again, a 1-2. Now a line drive caught at third by Arenado, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
He's set, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. No hits to this point.
Santana.
First offering on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. American League strands 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here on MLB Network. National Leaguers leading this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's have a look at our game summary for the first 6 innings. Shane Green enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 19, Shane Green.
Charlie Blackmon is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Blackmon.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Mike Moustakas will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Mike Moustakas.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
1-1.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now another 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
The first baseman, number 55.
Yasmani Grandal will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Number 10, Yasmani Grandal.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Moustakas leads off first with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. Ready now, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. One left for the National Leaguers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Charlie Blackmon will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 19.
Mike Moustakas is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 11, Mike Moustakas.
Yasmani Grandal will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Jason Billingsley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Billingsley.
James McCann is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
James McCann.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Whit Merrifield will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the American Leaguers, number 15, Whit Merrifield.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Line towards center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Whit Merrifield is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 15.
Ryan Presley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Liner toward right center. Springer moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but he hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you could see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Grounded back up the middle. Polanco is up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Jeff McNeil will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Presley, 30 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. NL down in order. They lead it 6-0. Jeff McNeil will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
For the National League. Now playing left field.
Lamont Atkins is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, Lamont Atkins.
So digging in now, Michael Brantley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The 0-1. 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
Now in the box, Jorge Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Blackman is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 4, George.
Mookie Betts will come on now as the pinch hitter.
For the American leaguers, number 50, Mookie.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. National Leaguers out in front 6-0. Mookie Betts will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 50.
John Means enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 67, John Means.
Now DeYoung will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Max Muncy will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
13, Max Muncy.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
2 strikes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
David Dahl will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. On the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. The NL's on top, 6-0. Paul DeYoung will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
For the National League. Now playing shortstop, number 12.
David Dahl will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now in right field, number 26, David Dahl. Now
Brandon Woodruff is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Brandon Woodruff.
Francisco Lindor will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Marte fields it cleanly, and there's one down now. Joey Gallo will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting to the American leaguers, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Here's the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the American League,
Jose Abreu will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 79, Jose Abreu.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now that's popped up. Grandal is under it near the mound, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The National League took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hyunjin Ryu takes home the win. Justin Verlander only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious National League All-Stars, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Hyunjin Ryu. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.